Guns N' Roses, Seno and Titi on TransAfricaRadio.
I think you've been doing this whole piano thing, and I personally think it was like called Deep House.
Yeah?
Yeah, and he has worked with a whole lot of people, especially one of the most consistent house artists today. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you? And to all the listeners of TransAfricaRadio.net.
Oh, he's so nice. Look at that. He greeted all of you.
Yeah.
Listen, we've got listeners from all around the world because we're on DSTV. So it means we've got people saying, oh, that guy is so nice, all the way from the UK, from Nigeria.
Let's say from Africa.
There we go. There we go. Yeah. How are you doing, Chyma?
No, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great.
I'm good.
We actually welcome you here to Guns N' Roses. It's an honor to have you. So, who is Chyma Musique?
Chyma Musique, my real name is Colin Motla, hailing all the way in South Africa, Limpopo.
Limpopo. I've never been there.
Really?
I've been told it's a really beautiful
It's
place.
amazing.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Summer, the whole year.
How often do you go?
Summer. No, I go home maybe 2 times in 3 months.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, quarterly, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Chyma Musique is your name makes me think of chimes. Why are you called Chyma Musique?
Back in the days while I was still at high school, I remember I was in grade 10. There was a plant tissue called Colin Chyma.
A plant tissue.
Yeah, Colin Chyma. And remember, my name is Colin, my real name.
Yeah.
So, some of the students just called me Chyma. I don't even care how they pronounce
So
it anymore. Because people are struggling with the pronunciation. So I'm like, whatever, it's fine.
So it just came together. But I think maybe you could from today, when anybody else asks you why you call yourself that, tell them that it makes you think of the chimes because you're about
It sounds like a chime. Beautiful.
Exactly.
I am guilty of, mispronouncing your name. So,
Okay.
I was in the car one day. So I'm like, with my little sister. So I'm like, I'm going to get Chyma. Okay, I'm going to say what I said. Don't laugh at me. I said,
You won't laugh.
Chyma Musique. Oh, she laughed at me.
I think it's because of your brain kind of sees the M.
The double M's.
You don't see the A. And so
Yes.
you match the But that happens all the time.
But I like that because now people always try to pronounce it right and they get it wrong. So it creates some sort of, who's this guy? Where is he from?
Yeah.
Why this name,
That way they remember it.
Exactly, yeah.
You are tuned into Guns N' Roses with me, Seno and Titi, and we are hanging out with Chyma Musique. If you have any questions for him, hit us up on our WhatsApp line, which is +27 079 2544 329, or you could also tweet us at TransAfrica872 with the hashtag Guns N' Roses. And playing in the background is Chyma Musique featuring Kalo with We Are To Be, all the way from South Africa. Time is 3:16 Central African Time, and you are listening to Guns N' Roses with me, Seno and Titi. Destination is 5 p.m. We'll see the 5 p.m. thing. We are chilling in studio with the man himself, Chyma Musique. Yes.
I have got a question.
Yep, shoot.
Chyma Musique Records.
Yeah.
So do you have people under you, or is it just you right now?
Now I've got people.
And do you produce for them, or do you do all of their management? Like, basically, if I'm like an artist and I'm thinking, what does Chyma Records have to offer?
Currently, I'm not taking people in, but then
the ones you have right now.
The ones that I have, what I'm doing actually, I'm just trying to manage how they must do things, how they must release, take their music to stations.
Strategy.
Because most producers can only produce, but then they don't know the
way
to get their music, their music where it should be.
So are you working with just producers?
Yeah, basically it's mostly producers. It's producers actually, yeah.
Okay, so Chyma, what actually prompted you to open up your own stable?
I like independence, so I think that's just how I've been. So I don't like relying on people because people will disappoint you. People.
He's actually looking into his
he's
Instagram
right.
live and saying people. So I'm sure that there's one person there who's watching it and he's speaking to that person. Yes, throw the shades and throw the trees. We're all ready for that.
So, Chyma, over the years, you've worked with Da Capo, Black Motion, and Brian Timber recently, and the late Canon Soul. So, tell us how you think his passing has affected the South African house music production scene and how it's affected you as an individual.
With Canon Soul, actually, he was the first guy that I took under my wing. And then he was coming quite well. You know, I had so much confidence in him, and losing him while things were starting to happen, actually, it really broke me down. But then I think I'm a strong guy, man.
Yeah.
You know, I understood that maybe it was bound to happen. You know, I just had to let go, but it was very painful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So who out of the above mentioned with the Capo, Black Coffee, and Brian Timber did you enjoy working most with?
All of
why?
them. All of them.
He's playing it safe.
Yeah.
Okay, we want the juice. We want
Yeah,
the
give
source
us
and
the
we want
juice.
the story. Tell us that one person that
person.
you I mean, we can talk about the ones you liked, and let's hope that you liked everybody. But I think we can spin it and say the one experience, and you were like, you know what, dude,
Never again.
I'm not doing this. Not
I'm
with you.
done.
So not the nice person, not the nice experience, the one that just was the last straw. Almost.
The one that I can say I don't think I'll work with the person again.
Yeah.
Not so much the person, but like an experience. You know?
An experience is working with someone. You know, I worked with so many people, many guys while their brands were not out there. And then Shaingoma, give him the song, and then the song is nice, and the next thing they think they're bigger. You know? There are people like that, you know.
So the arrogance of
because
artists.
exactly, as a producer myself, I don't really care about fame per se. I like being in my studio, making the music, walking on the street. But then people who sing, most of them, it's celebrity vibes, you know. Celebrity
they're
vibes,
the face
yeah.
of the music.
But then the thing, I like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But then don't forget people who helped you from the beginning. Exactly.
I think it's also generally everywhere that you have a team. So even in radio, we've had instances where you have presenters who've got producers, and on TV you've got presenters who've got producers, and the producer feels that, you know what,
They're not getting enough credit.
Show
Yes.
what it is, and then the presenter feels like, but it's my face. So I suppose we need to get to the point in the media industry where everybody who plays a part can find
Gets
a way
credits,
to
with producers, as producers, all we need is just respect from that vocalist, you know. I can't rock a beautiful beat for you, and then next thing the song is out, next thing you don't even care.
Okay, who are you talking to there? I'm dying
These
to
people
know.
are watching here, they're listening. Don't record, I'm gonna mention names now. So
Shame and shame. Because I mean, I see, we see the what do you call it, the trend in the industry now with producers like Maparisa and Kidominant, and there's producers who are getting as much fame as the artists themselves, and they are actually pushing that. Like we had Kidominant here maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he's actually doing an entire producing tour. So he's going around countries in Africa and working with artists. So my point is that I get that, you know, it's also that producers, you know, have the back seat, but you guys also have the right to be. Yeah,
as a producer, if you want to be out there, you can do that. But then I think it's just travel. I like my freedom,
really
and I don't know.
You just want
the music
respect.
must be out there, and then myself, I must just get my respect, and then do my thing.
Oh yeah. If you just walked in, you are listening to Guns N' Roses with me, Seno and Titi, and we are chilling and hanging out with Chyma Musique. Keep it locked to Guns N' Roses. Don't touch that dial. You are listening to the station of the gods. Yes, that's TransAfricaRadio, keeping it 100% African just for you. You are listening to Guns N' Roses. Time is 3:29 Central African time, and destination is 5 o'clock. And we are chilling with a Chyma in studio.
Chyma.
Yes, Chyma.
That's the. You see, we could go from chimes to Chyma to Chama.
Chama, boy, cham. Hey, don't do that, Mzak and Bully. Wow! I played you Vitalo by John Daniels. And before that, oh, my favorite song. That song, whenever it plays, I get goosebumps. That was Salma Sky featuring Kaki and Adi Virgo. Oh, I sounded Afrikaans there. But Virgo.
Virgo.
And with Zambezi. That is an amazing song. I think it's like, quite necessary for this month. It's Women's Month and all of that. It's just like women's.
I hear it, and all I'm thinking about is Zambezi, as in the river, as in the Zambezi.
Mantiti.
No, because
think about it like beautiful.
It's a beautiful place. Zambezi is a beautiful place, isn't it?
Okay,
it is. It's very beautiful. I mean, everybody's sung about it. Even Trezor has a song
about Zambezi. Okay, let's ask Chyma what he thinks about the song. What do you think about the song?
About Zambezi.
Yeah, the song Zambezi.
It's a nice song, well produced. Yeah, well produced. Just not my kind of genre, but then it's nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
so
nice.
You'd listen to it?
Yes, I would.
Speaking about what you do, as in your type of music and all of that, we were talking about the fact that you've got a structure of your own under which you have other producers, and you're trying to help them find their steps and all of that. And I want to find out what you think has been the most difficult, or generally in the industry, what producers face that is the most difficult. If it's in
the difficulty with for the producers.
Yeah, in terms of either selling the music or getting the music out
that's
there.
their biggest challenge because of piracy. Yeah, piracy is one of the biggest challenges. So if you're a producer and you don't have any other means of making yourself some money, chances are you gonna be hungry.
Yo. Yeah. All right, Chyma, tell me, what do you think about the current state of our music industry?
Currently, because I saw politicians are starting to involve themselves lately, so it's becoming a bit. It's no longer too nice, Because there's something the government now wants to allow radio stations and TVs or anyone who wants to use the producer's music to use it for free. Yeah.
Wait.
Hi, Bo.
When? Yeah. You mean even when there's the summer rules and the sampler rules and
in other ways now Samro is gonna be useless because they want the music to be used for free as long as it's for good
use.
Yeah.
So not even summer as in sampler. So you mean that you're trying to say that now there is a rule that is going to make sure that no publishing rights. Is it just radio or just TV? So like
everywhere.
If I want to use for adverts, do I have
everywhere?
to?
Even if someone wants to shoot a movie and use your song, they can use it.
In which place? South Africa?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I received this email like 2 weeks ago. Now we're starting to start a petition kind of thing, just to say no.
That's horrible.
I want to see that email because outside of here, I work for a distribution company.
Yeah.
And I know that, one of the biggest things, especially the reason I asked you that question of producers is that the publishing rights and the money they make from advertisements, money made from licensing and sync deals is kind of like the biggest place for them to make money from.
So I think in a way, I feel like the government just wants to chow that money.
Yes, government, government. Like, you know what? No, like it's your. Okay, let me calm down. Okay, tell me. Besides production, Chyma, what do you do?
If you were not producing,
I do events. Besides events, I'm managing some venues. Building a park. Like I'm almost doing anything that. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler.
Yeah. So if there's a deal to be made,
sell people,
Okay.
Kidding.
You see, the funny thing is when he said sell people, I didn't think as in sell people as
like trafficking.
I thought as in I was going to say you could sell me. I was going to say find a brand and sell me, to the brand. That's what I thought. Maybe you should consider doing that.
But maybe I'm doing it with my production company. Okay. I'm also selling people there, by the way. So
So born and raised in Burgersford, we are chilling with Chyma Musique. All right, tell me, where did your love for production begin, and who can you say took you under their wing and showed you the ropes?
Myself, my music started while I was still at church, in Shayaba piano is on doing.
Okay, we are there.
From there I moved to Joburg, studied in Joburg, and then I met my boys. They were listening to deep house. I was like, oh, this is nice. And I always loved jazz music, so I just took the two and combined them. And then that's how we started.
So your sound is a combination of house and
jazz kind of,
Okay, that's interesting. she's asking you who mentored you, showed you the ropes
Yeah.
and all of that. And you mentioned in your answer that you play the piano.
Oh, the person who took me under their wing into the music industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
There's a song. Whose song is it by Keith Sweat?
oh, yes.
Nobody.
Oh, my goodness. It sounded like he was just...
Sing.
Is it
Do it again. Sing again. No, I didn't hear it. Say it again.
Sing it again.
Nobody.
No, that's
not like that.
Sing it. Come on.
No, I can't sing.
Come on, Chyma. Chyma's with you.
Okay, yeah. Now I know the song. I know the song.
you know the song. Yeah.
So,
What
Who
about
can
the
teach
song?
you like me? Nobody.
What about the song?
No,
Was that your
nobody.
inspiration?
nobody.
You missed it.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we're so
I think it's
blunt.
because you're multitasking, eh? So
no, I think it's also the guns.
Also,
The guns and the
she's
roses.
too, let's just pretend we didn't hear what Seno said there.
All right, tell me. There's a track you worked with Louis Vega on,
yeah.
and it's titled "I Deserve to Breathe." Yes.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more of that experience? About that experience?
Yeah, I can say Louis Vega has always been a legend for. I can say he's the one of the few biggest brands in house music. Mm-hmm. So I think what he did actually, he had We Are To Be, and then when he came to South Africa, I just got a call like, "Hi, I'm Louis Vega." I thought it was a scam. That's Louis Vega calling me.
Hi, man.
Am I on radio?
Yeah.
The prank?
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, okay. So he was like, I want to meet you, man. I want to talk. I think we should. I was like, wow, interesting. And then he invited me for dinner.
Oh, wow.
Like I took all my pink handbags.
Oh.
you know.
And you could
you know.
the charmer.
And then I got there, and then I found him and the manager.
Uh-huh.
And that's when he asked me to do remixes for his song, and he was like, whenever I want something from him, I should shout. I was like,
Oh my
God,
goodness.
That
That is like receiving like a blank check.
Yeah, exactly. So
You see, that only shows that sometimes, people who you don't know are watching, are always watching.
yeah, people are always watching.
And I wanted to say, what do you think is people get their music out there through all kinds of ways,
Yes.
the internet and pushing for it. What would you say, or how do you advise the people under you as the best way to push to make sure that their stuff is out there for people to be able to find?
Stuff to be out there in play on radio stations and all that.
Generally, just for your music to get to the ear of people that you never thought they would.
I think what's going on with the current state of the industry, you must build a brand first, because they listen to brands.
Yeah.
If they don't know you, no matter how good the song is, chances are it might not even be played.
Yeah, we know
Yes.
that.
Yeah. So people must focus on building brands and be nice to people, network, go out there.
Yeah, meet new people.
Big head for wear, Thing is, with artists, most of them, they're just full of pride, ego. I'm like, why, dude? Because you're doing the music for the people. You must be nice to the people.
So most
they
importantly,
forget.
the people relationship.
Yeah, you must be nice.
But it's always about the people. If you
Exactly.
just walked in, you are listening to Guns N' Roses with me, Seno and Titi. And we are hanging out with Chyma Musique. Keep it locked because he is not going anywhere. Playing in the background is Brian Timber featuring Chyma Musique with Never Thought. What a beautiful track. And before that, I played you Gene Daniels with Vitola. You are tuned in to Guns N' Roses with me, Seno and Titi.
Couple of awards. You've been nominated for... Wait, what?
Nothing.
That just...
Yeah, that other radio. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That other one.
So the reason I brought that up is I want to speak about acceptance speeches. I just want us to be silly a little bit.
Yeah.
Give us an acceptance speech right now. Like, I just gave you the Grammy, dude.
Okay.
Come on.
I'll say, Kubekani.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm Chyma Musique. I'll keep on being Chyma Musique.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Carry on.
That's so sweet. That's the shortest what you call it, shortest awards reception.
Yeah, he's not gonna waste time. You know,
On point.
Because either ways he's won it. So
Yeah.
Don't take it back.
I'm so sure. At the MTV EMAs, they gave it to, I forgot who they gave it to. They took it back and gave it to Ali Kiba. Yeah, so
On the
sorry, it
spot.
was a mistake.
Yo, we are hanging with Chyma Musique. All right, Chyma, tell me, do you have another album or track collabo you're working on currently? And if yes, when will that be released?
Now they're busy printing. The name of the album is After the Storm. It's gonna be out, I think, 22nd of September.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite a nice album. I love it.
We can't wait.
Yeah.
I want to ask, you just mentioned they're going to be printing it, and there has been conversations in the distribution world about how important physical is, or compared to digital and all of that. Do you think it's what do you think about that? Like, are you printing? Are you thinking you're going to make money from printing? Or?
With myself, when I make music, actually making this album is not I don't care about money per se. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't come, it's fine. It's more like a PR kind of thing. When someone has a copy, they're like, wow.
Oh, okay, so you're not printing to put it in the stores? Like
No, it's going to be in the stores, just so anyone can get it if they really want it.
Okay.
Yeah. But my aim is not like, I want to make money, no. No.
So he's doing it for the love of music, you know?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people, they don't make them like this.
How many copies
you'd
are you
be disappointed. Maybe I'll think 8,000.
Okay.
That's a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And what kind of features do you have? Do you feature anybody in music? The album right now?
Yeah, I'm featuring quite many people.
All right.
Give us like 2 names or 3 names. Come on.
Afro Traction.
What?
What?
She likes that protection.
Yeah.
Yo, quite many. I've got Danny Dark, Black Motion.
Oh,
Capo,
yes.
Ray Morris. Yeah, I've got quite good people inside. You'll see. Yeah, you'll see.
So basically, after the storm,
you
need to go once it's out. Digital, would this also be out on digital stores?
Yeah, it's gonna be out both. Yeah.
Okay, so
there's also a music video that's gonna be out. I think 15th.
Talking about music video, we were talking about being vixens earlier.
Oh yes,
we will not be vixens, but
I don't think we qualify to be vixens. We don't have the right characteristics. Besides money, we don't have the right.
You need to be a little bit of a whore. I didn't say that. I actually did not say that. I just meant that.
What I mean is that we don't have the right characteristics. Like, they need girls that are curvaceous. That you and I are like, built like boys. So it's fine.
No, we're not. We're just meant for the runways. But there are people trying to look like us.
I know. People are like on Hlasela Mafuta and all of that, just to look. And
so either ways. The point is that we are going to be in your music video, whether you like it or not. Fine.
I don't see that coming. You are playing in the background with your pick one is T Naya with Don't Judge Me, all the way from Cameroon. That was taken from the jazz sessions with Spam Jalose every Sundays 8 to 11 a.m. Central African time. And any last words, Chyma?
Last words.
You be like, last words.
Yeah, last words.
Your last words.
His last words are last
Where
words.
can we catch you on social media?
Social media, it's Chyma Musique. Everywhere, actually. Simply Google. And then you'll find all the...
I think that's the smartest answer.
Yeah, just Google. And then you'll find Instagram, Facebook, everywhere.
You'll find everything.
Yeah, my name is the same everywhere.
Before we let you go, I want to ask you very quickly. Aside, we've got the project, the After the Storm album coming out. Aside the album, is there anything you're working on? Like I feel like there's something you could just exclusively tell us. Something that you're working on. It may take a while for it to get there, but something you're working on.
In the music game or anywhere?
Generally. What is Chyma doing?
I'm building a park.
Oh, wow.
Where?
And where is this park?
You mentioned it before.
Oh, that is so great.
So maybe that'll be the first time I go there. You can bring me to come MC there.
I told you, let's go to Opi. To Limpopo.
You see. About that. We'll talk about that. You can bring us to come MC the opening.
Oh yes, that would be amazing.
The opening, I should. The opening, because I'm planning something bigger.
Okay, tell me, Chyma, quickly, the most outstanding track that you have ever released. Like your favorite track, EP. Which one?
It's the one that was playing now, Lost in Words.
Oh, that is.
Because it's the oldest and it's still pushing even now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Africa, we play 100% African music.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It's good. I think it will help expose the music, African music to the world, which is good.
Which I suppose is the goal anyways.
Yeah, you know, lately for your music to play on radio, you must come with
you must kill a cow, kill a chicken.
You know, you must kill a chicken, and bring the chicken,
bone and
also
blood
komboti,
and
you know.
So the first female we have for you is Pearl Thusi,
Nadia Nakai, and Goapele.
Goapele, yes.
So out of three of them, pick one to marry, pick one to friend zone, and pick one to date.
Never, none of them to marry.
Wow. But you kind of have
to date.
But you have to pick. It's
so you're going to friend zone.
So it's marry, friend zone, and date. Yeah.
Yes.
Friend zone, all of them.
Yeah, but no. You see, that's not how it works. This is our turf. This is our turf. So you're going to have to play by our rules. You have to pick one to date, pick one to friend zone, and pick one to marry.
So Pearl Thusi, Goapele, and Nadia Nakai.
Nadia Nakai, I would.
Don't think too much about it. It's the first thing that comes to your mind.
Oxygen, where are you? Out friend zone.
You friends with Nadia.
What's the other option?
Pearl Thusi
and Goapele.
And what's left? It's marry and what?
Marry and friend and date.
Marry and date. Okay.
Yo is the most difficult one.
Pearl Thusi, I would date.
Okay, and then you marry Goapele.
Yeah.
Finally,
let's drama. Abanye bane drama, they're always trending.
Okay.
In the planes, they're trending
exactly.
all over.
Yeah.
This is TransAfrica Radio.